Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 624. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. And I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side, on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself, your business, your event, all of those would be super awesome. And if you could share this out, that would also be awesome so that more people here in Durham can know what's happening. So let's start out actually with today being Saturday. There's so much happening on the weekend. Usually I just cover the Let's Go calendar of events page. But for today, I want to start out with the school tools page. And that is, let me find it. That is because A+ Test Prep and Academic Services, they're having a very special free workshop today. So let me tell you about it. A+ Test Prep and Academic Services, they are at 3500 Westgate Drive. It's over there by Target and Sam's Club. So anyway, Suite 403 is where they're located. So today's workshop is Your Child's Mind Could Be Worth Millions. What it's all about is learning about all the different types of scholarships that are available, college scholarships that are available for high school students who want to go on to attend college or university. And you'd be shocked at how many different types of wild scholarships that are out there. I mean, there are scholarships out there for left-handed people, literally. I mean, there are scholarships for every type of criteria that you can even think of. There's scholarships for Lithuanians. There's scholarships, I mean, you just wouldn't believe, for scholarships for people going to certain fields. So anyway, also, they will teach you how to strategically locate these different scholarships, but also how to ease the stress, not get too worked up about it, because they're out there. They're out there. So, and some scholarships are like small, but they still count. Like, for example, suppose somebody had lung cancer or whatever, and their family puts up an annual scholarship of $500. That can pay for some of your books, if not all of your books when you go to college. Books are really, when you go to college, you might not realize college books are very expensive. And I think they're now going online with the books, but still, you get my drift. Some scholarships are small, but they can still really, really help. Okay, let's see. That is going to be today, starting at noon. Again, it is called Your Child's Mind Could Be Worth Millions. Definitely check this out. It's on the school tools page of the Durham Skywriter, durhamskywriter.com. And now let's go to the Let's Go page. That's the calendar of events page. And let's see what's on the docket today, June 24th. And it looks like the weather is getting better. So now it is starting to really feel like it's summer. Thank goodness. Let me scroll down here. Let's see, 24. Here we are. The Durham Farmers Market is in Durham Central Park until noon. Durham Craft Market, they're also open until noon in Durham Central Park. The South Durham Farmers Market is also until noon. They are in the Greenwood Commons Shopping Center, south on Highway 55. It's too late to mention this one. I mentioned the Bull City Wood Shop yesterday, so hopefully you jumped on that. Let's see. Let's see. Starting in 1 hour, the Daughters of Lydia and Jules Outreach and Networking, Inc., they're co-hosting the Lunch and Learn on human trafficking. Very important topic, very serious topic. It does cost $65 to attend. It's being held starting at 11 until 2. It's held at the Durham Hilton, 3800 Hillsborough Road. So if you want more information, definitely click on the link and see if you can slip in real quick. Now, if you're looking for a dog to be your next pet, Spirit Canine Rescue, they're hosting an adoption fair. This is going to be held at Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Offices Drive. That is today from 11:30 until 3:30, where adoption-ready dogs are ready to meet you and to be your next companion. That should be really cute. Now, this sounds like it's going to be super fun. The Moorhead Planetarium and Science Center, that's in Chapel Hill on Franklin Street, they're going to host Star Families Survival Skills Using the Sky. I love this idea. This is where young people ages 7 to 12, and of course their families, they're invited to learn how the sky provides clever observers with a compass, a clock, and a calendar. Tickets they have all these different prices. Basically $15.95, $13.95 for young people ages 3 to 18. Seniors can also, seniors age 60 up, they can get the discounted $13.95 rate, and also college students and veterans / current military. And the reason why I really relate to this, when we were little, we didn't have our own watches, and we could look at the sky and know pretty much exactly what time it was. And a lot of us just look at our watches or our smartphones. But yeah, learn the sky. I mean, it's really fun. It's a great way for young people to figure out the world without gear, without electronics, etc. So I relate to that. That's going to be today from noon until 1 at the Moorhead Planetarium in Chapel Hill. The Animal Protection Society of Person County, they're holding a meet and greet here in Durham at Pet Supplies Plus, 3443 Hillsborough Road. So this is going to be today from noon until 3. This is where, again, adoption-ready dogs can meet you, but also they're going to have kittens and cats. So if you're looking for your next companion, you might want to check this meetup as well. It's going to be from noon until 3 on Hillsborough Road at Pet Supplies Plus. Okay, Chick-fil-A is hosting a car cruise-in, not at Chick-fil-A, but at Emerge Ortho Durham, 120 William Penn Plaza. That's probably real close to where Lowe's is, probably. So you can enjoy the sight of classic cars. They're going to have muscle cars, the drag car, the racing cars, all those different cars. They're going to have motorcycles, hot rods, and really decked out trucks. So if you love vehicles, you probably want to attend this. It's free, so why not? It's Saturday. It's going to be from 5 until 8, again at Emerge Ortho Durham on William Penn Plaza. Singer-songwriters Mike Paris and John Gillespie, they'll be giving a free concert at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House, the Christian music venue at 2700 North Roxborough Street. It's a free event starting at 7:30, and of course, they will graciously accept any donation that you might want to make. Now, tonight, it's going to be hot today. So tonight will be a nice night for just sprawling out, in your lawn chair or your blanket. Hopefully you have a tarp to put under and lie out on your blanket in Durham Central Park and watch the movie Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So that should be a really fun event, you and the kids or whoever, from 8:30 until 10:30 in Durham Central Park. So again, if you're going to bring your blanket to have your kids lie on, make sure, because it did rain. It didn't rain yesterday, but it rained the day before. And I know for sure Durham Central Park does not have good drainage because that grassy area used to be a building. So I was told that the drainage is not optimum. So try to have a plastic tarp and then put your blanket on top of that. Okay, so that should be really fun. Now, even though it's free, you might have the kids with you. Do not be totally penniless because, wherever there's people downtown, there's going to be food trucks. And, when kids see food trucks, they salivate. So just letting you know. Again, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, 8:30 until 10:30 in Durham Central Park. Super fun. Now, tomorrow, Sunday morning meditation will be held at the Shambhala Center of Durham, which is right around the block from 9th Street at 733 Rutherford Street from 9 until noon. This is a drop-in event. You can stay all 3 hours. You can attend via Zoom, but for the most part, you learn how to do sitting meditation and or walking meditation if that agrees with you better. So it's a free event. It should be a really nice one as well. Now, if you are a vegetarian or vegan, you want to learn more about healthy eating, Triangle Veg Fest is tomorrow at Durham Central Park. That's downtown from 11 until 5. Learn all about plant-based diets and lifestyles. You can visit dozens of food, vegan-friendly vendors of food, vegan-friendly products, and other vegan and animal welfare vendors. This should be a fun event. Let's see. So it's free, but they do suggest that you donate $5 if you can. And those of you who purchase $25 VIP tickets to really help out, you get a free t-shirt. Well, a souvenir t-shirt. So that should be a really fun event. Now they're also going to have a BV Kids family fun zone. That's a mouthful, but they're going to have lots of fun with the kiddies. Life-size games, coloring, basketball hoop games, and more. Again, free admission, but $5 if you can afford it. Okay, let's see. My Wealth in Health, they're going to host their monthly Reiki circle. Reiki is some kind of energy healing practitioner sort of thing. So they're going to have their monthly Reiki circle tomorrow, 10:30 until 12:30 at Health Touch NC, 3500 Westgate Drive. That's where A Plus is as well, except A Plus is at 403, and My Wealth and Health is at Suite 504, same address. Okay, so practitioners, as well as those who want to learn about this energy healing art, they're welcome to attend this free event. And again, it's going to be tomorrow, 10:30 to 12:30. Also happening tomorrow, vegan restaurant Pure Soul, they're going to host their Small Business Saturday. Now this week, they're featuring Titled Crown. They have bath and body products. Stone and Wood, they have handcrafted jewelry. And Love Jones, they have handcrafted gifts, art, and jewelry. So that's going to be, wait, do I have the wrong date here? Oh my goodness. I put it under Sunday. I'm sorry. That's today from noon until 5. I'm glad I caught that. I will fix that post haste. Ooh, okay. Sorry about that. Small Business Saturday. That's today, of course. Okay, continuing. We're bringing it back. Park Party. That's going to be tomorrow for sure. Pineywood Park. So WBIB, this is I think they do this every month in Pineywood Park. Pineywood Park is 400 East Woodcroft Parkway. Super fun. They're going to have DJs, great music, great food. Of course, you bring your own food, so you make sure it's great. So basically, this is where you bring your own food and snacks. The grills will be fired up, so you can bring your steaks or whatever, hamburgers, whatever. DJ sets by Roz J, Day Emerson, Charlie Heron, Johan Yarden here, DJ Knox, and Billy Blaze. I hope I pronounced everything correctly. If I didn't, my apologies. But this is an all-afternoon family and pet-friendly event. Just to let you know, there's a dog park there, and also there's a kiddie playground there. So it should be super fun for the entire family. You don't have to pay. Bring your lawn chairs, enjoy the music, the food, and whatnot. It should be a really beautiful afternoon tomorrow, starting at noon and going throughout the afternoon. Okay. Oh, don't waste Durham. They're having their boomerang bag sewing party. This is going to be downtown at So Crafty on Orange Street. This is where volunteers get together and they sew together tote bags made out of donated materials. So if you have materials to donate, they would love that. So they make these bags and then donate them to certain stores that allow this. So instead of using the one-off plastic bags, you can use these recyclable bags. You keep the bags forever, return them, whatever you want to do. But basically, they're trying to save the wasteful practice of using one-off plastic bags. So the boomerang bag sewing party is from 1 until 4. All you have to do is click on the link that's provided on the Let's Go page and then see what time slot that you can attend. And of course, I think they're still wearing masks there because it's tight quarters, so don't forget your mask. Okay, the June Durham Pop-Up Culture, that's going to be tomorrow from 1 until 5 at the AI Event Center, 1912 Highway 54. I'm unfamiliar with this place. I'm very curious. This is a monthly event. It's set up to offer a space for home-based and other small-scale manufacturers and crafters to, I guess, lay out your goods, and then people can make their purchases or at least meet you. It's free admission, but if you want to set up shop, then that's $65. And all the information that you need can be found on their Facebook event page. And I have the link right there on the Let's Go page. Okay, let's see. Facilitate Light and Chris Cebola Gettings are co-hosting a movement circle. If you don't know what that is, it's going to be held at the Functional Medicine Center of Durham on Highway 54, 1415 West Highway 54, Suite 125. So this is basically, it's a safe space for being vulnerable, for processing emotions, past hurts, that sort of thing, through chanting. You can learn how to do all of this, by the way. Chanting, meditation, journaling, letting go practices, and intention setting. So this is a good place to sort of get rid of past pain so you can continue to move forward in life. Free admission. I do have a link so that you can register and get more information. That's going to be tomorrow from 2:30 until 4:45. The Vocal Arts Ensemble of Durham, they're performing songs for a summer evening. Very apropos. It's going to be tomorrow from 4 until 6 at Duke University Chapel. So this is a free concert. You can enjoy works. I'm going to try to pronounce these names. 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 𝗖𝗜𝗧𝗬 Purcell, Britton, and Lauritsen. It's a free concert. Should be beautiful. That's going to be tomorrow from 4 until 6. That's a lot, isn't it? Boy, you'd think Durham was a huge city. Well, we're getting bigger by the day. Let's check the weather, and then we'll bring on Guy R. Cook, who is waiting in the wings. 78. That's a good start. It's sunny, and I think it's going to be sunny just about all day. Well, okay, the sun will be playing peekaboo pretty much all afternoon, but it will be going up to 85, and that's just where I like it. Now, there is somehow a 30% chance of thunderstorms. Let me scroll ahead and see. So if we get thunderstorms, it'll be after 9 o'clock tonight, so we can get all our fun in. Then once we're inside, then maybe it'll start storming, and you can just enjoy the sound of the rain as we go to sleep. Now, tomorrow, it's going to be sunny all day long. It's going up to 88 degrees, and I think that is absolute perfection. Now, next week is very questionable. I'm just going to run through it real quick. Monday, 91, but 40% chance of thunderstorms. Tuesday, 84, partly sunny. Wednesday, 85, 40% chance of thunderstorms. Thursday, 88, 50% chance of thunderstorms. Friday, 91, 50% chance of thunderstorms. Not just rain, but thunderstorms. So let's enjoy the weekend, and maybe this is a really good time to do all the planting so that all of the rains that will be greeting us next week can help everything grow and take root. Now, let's bring on Guy R. Cook. Hey, Barb is watching from YouTube. Long time no see, Barb. Thumbs up. Hope you're doing well. All right. And Guy R. Cook is in Kennewick, Washington State. Let us bring him on and see what indeed is happening. Guy, what is happening in Washington State?
Well, you were just talking just a minute ago about the weather.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how Facebook comes up with those recollections, this is memories from this,
Sure.
So 2 years ago, they had a high heat index warning. It was going to be 108 to 114. Now, this week coming, it's going to be in the low 90s. And that's like par for the course.
Yeah.
But the one thing Darla and I were talking about, we're sitting outside last evening. It was nice and cool in the shade. And we commented, I've noticed that there's a lot of different flowers coming up that we don't remember ever planting, but they must have been just sitting there waiting for the weather to get better.
Okay.
Weird.
Cool. They were, I guess, lying dormant. Just
Yeah, I think the index must have pushed them like down in the ground and said, "No, you don't need to come out now."
well, just think. You had you're in the desert 2 years ago. You had that heat advisory, so there are probably a lot of seeds lying around, just unable to. Hey, Barb, let me click on. Barb is here. Hey, Barb,
Oh,
Hi.
how are you?
Queen of New Mexico.
Yeah, for sure. I just happened to be on YouTube because I was looking for the latest news because I guess there's a coup going on in Russia. So,
Oh,
Supposedly, people aren't really sure though. But what do
yeah.
you?
Well,
does it last more than 10 minutes?
no. Well, Twitter started. I just happened, because I've been launching through the through the Edge browser.
Yeah.
So I'd already gone on Facebook to check my updates, and I decided to launch the Chrome browser just to check Google News. And so it was just all over. And I thought, well, I'll go see what's happening on Twitter.
Mhm.
And of course, there was a big Elon Musk notification up there. And the trending topics, of course, were Putin and Russia and the whole thing. And so those are the fun times on Twitter when things are really happening in the world,
Yeah.
And it's so hot because the news reporters, they want everybody to share their news. So naturally, they're not as careful on their headlines on Twitter as they are when they release them from their websites, So, I mean, it's kind of fun to watch Twitter at that time. The stream is, just rolling right now.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'll check it out after
Yeah, it's for real. It's happening. So,
Oh, so real. Okay.
God, haven't we lived through so much history? I mean, who would have thought?
I know.
Really?
Crazy.
So I haven't been able to catch up with you, in, either one of you, in the last couple weeks, and so I just happened. Because I went on YouTube to see, well, is it trending there? What are the news? Because I do subscribe to the major news, and it said you were live. So then I had to go back to Facebook, find the link,
There you
and
go.
log into StreamYard and do all that. So just for you,
Well,
I'm
thank
here.
you, Barb. I appreciate it. Hey, what's the temperature where you are? Because you're in New Mexico right now.
Right. And let me see.
100
It's
yet?
saying that it's only 49 degrees right now, but it'll be 90 something today. And it was, when I got up, it was like 67. It goes down, right at the beginning of the day. So
Oh, okay.
it's
Wow.
crazy here in
On
the
the subject of
Southwest.
news and Twitter, yours truly, oh gosh, it's been many months now. I made a list. I took the time to find all the Twitter feeds for all the news services and put it all into one list.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
And so then I called it Tweet the Press.
Oh,
That's cute.
But Tweet
oh
the Press.
no.
Well,
I
that's
love
going to be an original catchy name. Everybody's got
Absolutely.
Tweet the Press.
Yeah.
Everybody.
love it.
I mean, there's a bazillion out there, so I had to call it Guys Tweet the Press.
There you go.
Then if I get in between innings, like I've been working on Utah this morning, but when things slow down, I want to catch up. Like Barb was saying about the Putin or the coup in Russia. I'm sure it's against Putin.
That's amazing because
Oh yeah, it's a. I mean, he is going after, like, the head of the military is going.
yeah. I mean,
there.
I didn't check today's news, so I'm still operating off of yesterday's news where people were speculating.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's on for real.
No, it's on. It's happening right now. And Twitter,
Wow.
I mean, the old, because the old Twitter was exciting from the standpoint when news broke, because it was just on fire, and it was fun watching. I mean, when you come from that background, it's so much fun watching the headlines and what, because when you've been in the middle of it, you know, I gotta put it down this way, and Patricia, and it's just like crazy, and so it's so much fun to watch. But I mean, it's horrible that it's happening.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I feel the same excitement when there's like something happening, like hurricanes. Even though I'm terrified of bad weather, my excitement in the moment is seeing people speak without a script. I always enjoy watching how
Absolutely.
actuality.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
what are you going to do this weekend? Any balloons?
I have had the most exciting last 2 weeks, technology wise, family story wise. Oh, the drama. My son totaled his vehicle yesterday.
Oh,
and he had one of those big monster trucks, and he was on his way to a show in Vegas, helping a client out there, and I think in a prospective employer. And he'd taken off in the early morning, and it was just one of those things that happen on the road when you pull off. And he was in the middle of nowhere when it happened.
Wow.
And I mean, by nowhere, the only emergency access was satellite phone, which he didn't have. Verizon definitely didn't work. And he was just fortunate that the other traveler on the road at that time saw the incident and had a satellite phone. So he called it in, but it took a while for the emergency services and the sheriff to get out there. So what an adventure!
Though, he's okay. Your son's okay.
I have incredible pictures of the incident, but it's just miraculous. He just has a split lip, and that happened as a result of his cooler that had been on the seat in the truck flew up and hit him.
Ooh.
So and just split his lip a little bit, but I mean, it's incredible because thank God for the airbags.
Oh yeah,
really
definitely saved lives for sure.
Yeah. So and then my uncle had passed away on Tuesday, so it's been pretty intense. So this weekend, I mean, it's anybody's guess. I've got to chill because with my health story, I can't get all excited.
Yeah. So. You don't get too involved with the news either. Watch.
Exactly. Well, I
YouTube videos or something.
Yeah. And I don't know about you guys. Are you still on Twitter? I mean, I
was going to ask if you've got a blue name.
We're on Twitter right now as we speak.
Are you?
Yeah, we're on Twitter right now. We're on YouTube.
Oh
Twitter,
my!
I never thought of you being on Twitter.
I've been on Twitter, since 2009, I think it is.
Wow.
I've been on there. Yeah, and I haven't since the changeover. I just haven't logged on as much because, like I said, the thrill for me was actually getting the news as it was coming off and all that. And then when we started getting all the nasty riffraff going on between all parties, if you know what I mean, it just got ugly. And I just said, and I didn't even know. I mean, I'm a Libra, so I got to have balance. And it's like, oh my God. And I think that everybody else in the world is balanced, but not so much. I
don't really notice any differences because when I go on Twitter, usually what's in my feed, because for the most part, I follow local
news,
and so all these notices from NCCU and Duke and Habitat for Humanity, whatever. I'm looking for those. So I haven't really noticed any big difference. Not really.
Well, I followed
Twitter for news, so to speak.
Yeah. I ended up following the news when I put it on the list. I of course followed it, and it wasn't because I agreed in in either side's opinions. I mean, typically I would follow whoever our representatives were in the states I was involved in, which for me was Oregon and New Mexico primarily.
Sure.
And then, the hot air ballooning, well, that's
Oh, yeah.
global. And
Mhm.
so that, because I have some of the most famous balloon pilots in the world are from Russia and friends of mine,
Oh, okay.
and it's like, and they're out of country right now.
Yeah.
But it's just amazing. I mean, that Twitter at that time, up until the last year or so, was the place to connect first,
Mhm.
and then migrating, adding to, I should say, the other social platforms, particularly YouTube and Facebook.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah, I had no idea that you were streaming to Twitter today.
Oh yeah. I mean, the package that I bought from StreamYard enables me to choose 3, and I haven't gotten the okay with LinkedIn to broadcast on LinkedIn yet. So I think my only other choice, there is no only other choice, because Instagram isn't available. Um, yeah, I guess I could. What would I switch if I wanted to switch from Twitter? I guess I could broadcast directly to my website.
I
Probably.
think we can. I was going to actually, it's funny you should bring that up because, I'm a StreamYard fan too.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought sure I saw in the last couple weeks, it may have been an older video,
Mm-hmm.
but it was either a Facebook post or a tweet saying, here's how to do it from your website, embedding it on your website. And I wanted to verify that because I wanted to make sure that was actually possible right now. Because I've actually gotten around to writing the drafts of I had drafts for my books that were dear to my heart to get out before I passed away. And of course, my big thing is building online community.
Mm-hmm.
And so, given what my history is and what I was involved in, I just wanted to make sure that some of the history was straight and I'm actually here where a lot of it happened right now. And I just thought this is a great time to do that. And, the thing that was so revolutionary was what has happened, how I met you guys through the live connection that we had through blab.im.
Yeah.
But it was so that we could all just on the spur of the moment connect.
Right. That was a wonderful platform.
Yeah. And I had, I did see that. And so I was including some information on that in my book. And I thought, I'm pretty sure we can go direct from our website now.
Yeah, now, right now on at DurhamSkyWriter.com, I do have a tab for my shows.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have a YouTube feed.
Sure.
So after the show airs, it'll appear in the website, but you can't watch it live from the website.
Right.
But
right.
it's there.
Well, I think that's been updated, but I would have to, check that out. There's been a lot of things added recently, and I've just been so entrenched with the students, the student group that I manage from the Udemy students. And so it's just been too much to handle at one point in time. So
now both of you are aware there is a change with StreamYard where, let me get it right. If you have a StreamYard account and you're on a show like mine that's on StreamYard, you can broadcast
to your own audiences.
Audience at the same time.
We did that test in here last time I visited with you because I streamed it, to our group on.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. On Born to Stream Live.
Mm-hmm.
I could do that again. There's not a lot of activity on Facebook right now. Have you all realized that what's going on? And I know you're real close to my age. If you aren't a year younger than me, Guy, but you're right in there. And I know you've been online as long, and it's the thing. I think that Facebook is becoming depressing to a degree,
Oh.
because it's not showing I've checked my notifications, and
Mhm.
I have them, like for you, for Guy, for all of our peeps,
Mhm.
and they are set properly, and
Yeah.
I am not getting any any the notifications that appear on Facebook
Yeah.
are like 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours old
They
in
they
my
want they want you to pay.
and less than in less than 12 of them probably at a time.
Mhm.
And I'm not going to screw you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry I said that, Patricia. I meant that towards, the technology sources, is that isn't the way to keep customer loyalty.
Yeah.
And that's the foundation of how they got started. That's what online community building is really about. They're messing with their own when
I
they
can
do.
tell. I can
Um,
definitely tell. Yeah.
yeah, because it's through that word of mouth, and it's like, oh, did you see that ad on Facebook, or did you see that community, that group that I saw? Did you know that there was, a group of members from your community on here and so forth? So that's Facebook's bad.
Yeah.
It's
I hope.
really a bad. That's why I felt like there's a time and place for everything.
Mhm.
And what's happened in my story since we all connected.
Mhm.
And I just thought, that's, I can actually take the time to get the books out now, pay attention, because I'm not being inundated by notifications. But it's sad because just like I lost, I believe it was either 3 or 4 ballooning friends in the last 6
Oh.
days. And
Mhm.
I only found out about their passing, several days. And
Dang.
we're um, have lots of mutual friends, so it just doesn't, algorithm wise, make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I've noticed that. I've definitely know. Yeah.
And
It's
I
easy.
and the pages. I mean, I have several. They encouraged all of us to create a page in addition to our profile,
Mhm.
and for our business interest. And I mean, they were pushing that on us like crazy, and then they don't give any organic visibility. But it's like they've also made it that if you click on the page, it's really hard to get back to your profile. And I
Mhm.
mean, all kinds of technical things can happen. And the problem is that in their layoffs, they've laid off a lot of technical people.
Yeah.
And so it's the technology side has suffered as well as the people side.
Yeah.
So that's not good.
Just
That's
keep
so not good.
just keep at it. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Well, I firmly, I mean, we all talked about it so much, but I believe, and Gaia is one of those, again, with the technology side, is they have the best infrastructure. They've made the investment in the hardware, in and where their distribution sites are from, that for someone else, for some other entity to come along and match that in short order, to be able to really do something significant, I don't think it's possible. I think, and then there's the question, I mean, just like Twitter was bought out, I mean, what its value was when it was bought out and what its value is
Yeah.
today. I mean, it's scary. It's a scary time.
Yeah.
But as
Um, because I don't want to get. Oh, I mean, I'm not very technical,
yeah.
and I don't want to even be bothered with
Mhm.
worrying about these things. I'm just going to continue to do my thing.
Sure. That's what I admire about you,
That's all I can do.
because it's like I said, I know she's got to be going live, so I had to go digging, in order to get it.
Mhm.
And then it was, again, it's a time and place thing. And
Yeah.
I wanted to touch base with Eileen today,
Okay.
because she said for in her story that, the weekend is the best time to connect.
Mhm.
So that is one thing I do plan on doing before this day is over, because when we're talking about platforms, Amazon is the other biggie. And what Amazon is doing. Remember, a lot when we were testing out live streaming platforms and
Yeah.
so forth. We had Twitch thrown at us and all these things. And then it was like, go live on Amazon to sell products, you know, and
That doesn't
then
sound good to me.
they really, that was 2 years ago, and that's really changed, just
Yeah.
really changed significantly to where
I didn't even realize.
I was, you know, in a meeting with the influencers yesterday because I was part of that group, and the thing is nobody wants to go live anymore.
Why?
That we're gonna all just doing all the shoppable videos because they don't give you the exposure. It's just like
Okay.
just like what happened on Facebook and
Okay.
you know, and YouTube, of course, has really picked up on the shorts, the YouTube shorts.
Mhm.
And I don't know, are you creating shorts of your episodes or anything?
Actually, no. Maybe I
Yeah.
should.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Now,
it's
Guy's show is so short. His show could be a YouTube short, because like 1 minute.
Oh yeah, it has been sometimes.
I think he's
If I
done
take
it.
the time it takes to just add in, you got to put in some special hashtag or something on your content to make it come up in the
right.
And so if I remember to do that, you know, just a second.
Okay.
His name is Chewy, and he's pawing at the door.
One of his 3 dogs.
Oh, there's 2 guys pawing at the door. The Yorkie just will bark.
There he is.
Hear that?
Hi.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
There's something going on outside. We got to go save the world.
Save the world.
Yeah. Well, my kids are being good. My corgis are being real good. So.
Oh, they're so quiet. They're in there with you?
Yeah, they have her position themselves around my feet at my. I'm sitting in my chair, of course, you know, in the office, and I got one on each side.
I actually have to go in a minute because I was to go to Sanford today, going to Big Bloomers, which has
this. When she came on, Barb talked about the coup in Russia.
Yes.
Okay? This is what made me laugh a minute ago. They're probably going to blame Biden for staging the coup in Russia.
Russia went
from the Hunter Biden investigation. So if the headlines become the coup in Russia is a big deal and everybody focuses their attention on that, they're going to not look at Hunter Biden, who's under the microscope.
That's what I'm saying, where it all gets so funny, and but I mean, if you've really been involved in that industry and knowing about what goes in, putting a news story together and getting it out, and you've been doing that for decades, and then I don't want to use the word retire, but then you go another direction. And the thing is, you know, the foundation. So when you see it happening, and then of course, if you worked on the production side of it, not just in the broadcasting, but in the actual production, I mean, it's a great source of laughter.
It can be, for sure.
Yes.
It's like,
well,
so thank you so much.
Thanks for dropping by, both of you. I always love when you drop by. So you have a beautiful weekend.
You too.
If you go live this weekend, I hope I can catch you.
We'll probably go live in our the Born to Stream live group to do that if we do. Okay. I'll catch y'all later.
Okay.
Well, do you send out she's gone. I was just curious if she sent out a Born to Stream live is going to happen live at this time of day or whatever.
She might not.
Okay. Anyway, ciao for now.
Have a great weekend.
I gotta go see what's exciting the dogs.
Okay. See
their
ya.
Characters. Remember the picture I showed you of the dog door? You know, we have one of those pet doors put in.
Yeah.
Well, Chewy, the Hawaiian dog, he goes in and out, no problem.
Yeah.
He says, I just got to remind him once in the day. Oh, it's open now. So he goes out.
Okay.
Joy, the Yorkie that you just heard barking, going outside. Man, I don't know. That might be a cliff on the other side. I could die. I just better not do it. But
just
if she's
outside, following the first dog, just push her out.
but she's outside,
Yeah.
she will come in. She'll go back into the house, no problem. The long-haired Chihuahua, she leaves the room. She doesn't want nothing to do with the dog door.
That's
So
right.
calling it the dog door and her being called a dog, it's kind of a catch-22.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, you have a good one.
You too.
Real good. Have a couple.
See you next week, guy.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, see you. Always fun. Oh, and a shout out to all the skateboarders out there. I'm wearing my Braille t-shirt. I'm a big fan. I've never set foot on a skateboard, but I've been a big fan for years and years. Okay, that is it for the show for Bull City Hangout. I'll be back on Monday. Let me check my calendar. I think on Wednesday, let's see. I think I'll have to pre-record my show on Wednesday because I have a doctor's appointment. But in any case, I will see you on Monday at noon for Bull City Hangout. Have a beautiful weekend. Ciao for now.